And we're live. What's going on,
Hey,
people?
how's
Hello.
it going?
Awesome. How's it going for you? I don't like this setup. I don't like this setup. I like this better.
Guess what? Guess what?
What?
Today marks 2 years of us being together on the He Said What network.
No, no, no. You
Two
gotta say
years.
it. You gotta say it the right way.
You
You
know
have.
what? Have at it, ma'am. Have at it.
All right. So, as Alan was saying, today marks 2 years. It's our second anniversary for the He Said
It's our anniversary.
What Network. I thought you was gonna
You
say it with
wanted
me,
to
but
say
you
it
didn't.
like that.
That's how you're supposed to say it. I mean, what's wrong with how I said it?
I love it. I love it just as much as I love you and the family and friends and everyone else who has supported us. And most notably, for those who don't realize, even though I try to say as much as possible, you would not have Alan Newman Jr. on a podcast if it was not for this lovely melanated queen next to me, giving me this opportunity. I'm actually humbled that she even thought about me to even say this is something that we should offer and see if Alan would want to be a part of. I'm excited for her. It's just amazing seeing a Black woman in her element. She has evolved almost every month. This girl has something new that she's throwing on the table for us. We just had a meeting with her this past Saturday. She threw something new on the table for us. Just seeing her evolve and just seeing her do the thing the way she wants to do it, it's inspiring. It's definitely a testament to how innovative Black women can be and are, and how valuable you guys are. So, Bree, I really, really appreciate being able to celebrate 2 years with you, and
Oh,
looking forward to many, 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 many more.
of course. Thank you so much for that, Alan.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it has been a journey. It has been a big journey, but of course, I can't do it by myself. Like for me, when it comes to a network, when I see a network, for me, it's more than a team. It's having a group of people who have the same goals and have the same drive as you and want the same outcome, sometimes even more than you want it. And
Hmm.
so it was more than just, I thought that you would be a good host, the way that you are with people, the way that you talk, the way that you celebrate Black women, that in itself is just commendable because you take some heat. Okay, now if we talk about TikTok, oh, they be coming at his throat on TikTok. I think he's defending himself in at least one video a day.
Yeah.
So I mean, it takes a strong group in order to make something like this go well, and you guys have effortlessly done it. Like, and I'm just proud. I'm proud to be a part of this team. I'm proud to say, hey, we are 2 years strong today, um,
Yes.
and this is just the beginning. So
Correct.
I
Correct. The
appreciate
sky's the limit.
kind words. I don't know how long these kind words are going to last me for today, but that's okay. I'm going to soak in them while I
That's how you gonna
can.
do me. That's your, first of all, y'all don't listen to Bree. I always give her compliments, and I love and appreciate her. Do not let her come on here acting like Allie be coming for her neck, even though sometimes she be needing it. But nah.
How does it? Okay.
How has your week been?
To hell with my week. You're not about to. You see that, guys? He just me like I was a child or something. Okay. For those who are just tuning in, thank you guys so much for rocking with us. This is He Said What with your girl Simply Bree and my counterpart.
Alan M. Newman Jr. You can just call me Newman. Do not call me Cocoa Puff Master. You will get blocked and deleted no matter what Bree tells you.
Listen, don't listen to him. But okay, yes. So, for those who are listening, if you've downloaded this episode and you are playing it back and you are listening to all types of shenanigans, I apologize currently, in the future, in advance, on behalf of Newman for such just wild behavior. But I would encourage you to also just tune in, catch us live one Wednesday so you can actually see the facial expressions because I'll be out of it when it comes to him. So before we get started, I have a special shout out. Do you have any special shout outs that you want to give to anybody?
Um, Not really, other than a special shout out to you, a special shout out to P on P's Intuition, RG, One Mike, the whole He Said What Network family, yourself free, major shout out. If there's a big shout out, I will give it to one of my biggest supporters who tunes in, two of my biggest supporters who tries and tune in almost every week when they can, Michelle Gunther and Stephanie Taylor. I love and appreciate you two ladies very much. And a special shout out to the one that brought life to me, because if it wasn't for her and my father collaborating, you wouldn't be blessed with all of this melanated greatness. I want to thank my mother, Martha Newman, for the opportunity of having me here to bless y'all with my sense of humor and amazing style. There you go. There's my shout out. Oh, and my little sister, Patricia Newman. Love you always. Team July.
You know what? See. Okay, I'm gonna let you have that. Even though you shouted out the people that I was gonna shout out as well, but shout out to my homegirl Serene Follins Harris and her husband Antoine Harris. I was chopping it up with her before we came on, and we talking about some real important things, real vital stuff that women go through that men don't even realize. Like y'all just think that y'all just out here slanging in the dangin', and you ain't got to worry about preventing childbirth. But women, the measures that we take to prevent childbirth from occurring, being proactive, it damages our bodies. Okay? That stuff just don't be like it is for no reason. Like, So shout out to her. It was a really great talk. And with that, with that's it. That's all I got. So
and shout out to Moses. Shout out to Moses. I know Mom don't be giving you love, but shout out to Moses. Much love, bro.
So you just know what be going. See, that's why I be trying to be cordial with you, and then you just like throw me under the button. Whatever. We can go ahead and start the show.
Yes. Do you want me to give you my fun fact of the day?
I like how that happened. No. Yes, welcome back. You guys have locked it in on He Said What with your girl Simply Bree and Mr. Newman himself, and he got our fun fact for today. Please let us know what the fun fact is all about, sir.
So, did you know when lioness are in heat, they require to have sex at least 20 times a day?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
And if you guys understand, lion prides only consist of 1 to 2 lions, male lions, in a pride.
So they wear that thing out.
Exactly. And the lioness does not care if you are tired. So they have been known to bite at the genitals of male lions to get them back into putting in the work.
Wait, hold up. Because you're just going to hear some stuff today, Manager Moses, or Producer Moses, or Engineer Moses. You're just going to hear it today. So wait a minute. You said that the female lioness requires, when she is in heat, she requires intimacy, trying to clean this up here, 20 times a day. And typically in the pack, there's usually only 2
to 3 male lions. 2
to 3 male lions. So she don't care if they tired. So what she will do if they are worn out is she will go down on them. Is what you just said.
If you want to call it going down on them.
The lion is giving head.
If you want to call it that, bite me down there is nice. Yes,
Those are
she
King
bites.
lions.
Yeah, they bite them to get them to stimulate themselves back up. So they do not care if he is tired, if he is exhausted.
What if he in pain? She
Bro,
biting it.
you better suck it up. Now, see, you know
Yeah,
what's funny?
suck it up.
You know what's funny? Men out here in these streets talking about they want to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours
Get you a
straight and do all
lioness.
this stuff. Imagine you a lion, bro. I bet them lions don't like that at all. Them lions are like, nah. Go to the other dude. Leave me alone. Go to the other one. And then think about it. What's worse, if it's only 3 male lions and you have a pride of like 15, 20, you getting a whole train run on you, bruh. What if they all link up at the same time? Like,
She ain't got enough holes.
take me out. Take me out. Take me out of the game. God, I was just playing. I didn't want to come back to this world. Take me out right now.
Look, oh, you want to be a nympho? Come back as a lion. Okay?
See, so word of advice to my brothers, that y'all be listening to these women talk about these men who can sit here and last all long and all of this stuff.
That's funny.
Be happy if you just last for the time you need for your girl, because there right now is a poor lion that's getting his jump bit because homegirl's ready for round 10 and homeboy's like, no, not me.
Listen. Yes, RG said pause. There are way more cougars. Listen. Wow.
So that's your fun fact of the day. So last week you learned that turkeys sleep in trees. And today you learned that when a lioness is in heat, she requires at least 20 sessions during that time in that day.
So I'm starting to pick up a pattern here. You and these animals.
Well, I told you my dream was to be a marine biologist, so I love animals. So yes, you're going to get hit with weird animal facts during this season of He Said What. So.
All right. That's
so brothers
hilarious.
who say y'all want cougars, y'all better make sure that's what you want.
That ain't. You don't want those problems. Let me. I'm gonna take my earbud out because I feel like it's dying. And of course, it wants to die when I'm having fun.
Because it's trying to protect you with them scissors.
Nah, they're gonna get these scissors. That's what I'm saying. So okay. Turn my volume down. Going into let's talk about the week. How has your week been? Because today is Wednesday. I always look forward to today. Always. How was your week? Because you work 50 million jobs.
Yeah, corporate America is slowly let me know that the decision that I'm making in August, for those who follow me on TikTok, they've heard, not too many people, I'm going back to school in August. You got jokes. Going back to school to become a child psychologist, but I also want to be a family therapist geared towards helping Black families. So I'm going back to school. Corporate America and COVID has allowed me to realize that this ain't it. I won't say the companies I work for, but I've learned a lot during COVID, especially when it comes to being a Black man in America and in corporate America. There's some things that they truly are not going to care about when it comes to us. Mm-hmm. And I've learned that there's not many of us in the therapy field, and a lot of our people need it. So this week has been difficult because of the demand of both my jobs. But the highlight has always been Wednesday. I always feel like if I can get to Wednesday, see your smiling face, I'm good. So the week's been good. And we're here at Hump Day, trying to make it through the hump.
Hump
Get ready for the end of the week.
Listen, them lioness out there humping.
Man. Oh, yeah. Poor guy.
Right now. Okay. So Royal says, why not chase your dreams? Become a marine biologist. Go big, sir.
See, that would be and always will be a childhood dream of mine, but I also have a bigger dream of seeing my people be successful, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. And for every family, every little boy, every little girl, Black boy, Black girl that I can help,
Yeah.
to achieve their goals to be better people in the world, I feel like I've done my part.
Mm.
You never know. You never know because you got whole people, 60, 70, 80 years old, graduating with master's degrees and living their dream. You never know. I may sit there, pop up, and you see me some scuba deer at 70 years old. Talking about what Alan doing about to go diving. Mind your business. Mind your
Hey,
business.
Kim.
Hey,
Kim in
Kim.
the building. Shout out to Kim. Kim always supporting the network. Kim, today is our 2-year anniversary for the network, so we are just excited to be here and then be able to share it on the show. It doesn't
Yes.
get no better than that.
Never gets any better than that.
Oh, so you know what, Alan? You know what I think I'm going to do? And we'll see. If you guys want to come, well, you can tell me what you think about this, Alan.
Okay.
Should we drop the link in the chat if they have something that they want to add to the conversation so they can come up?
Sure. It's our 2-year anniversary. Sure.
Okay. We're going to make it rain comments.
I just don't know if we want RG on here. I just don't know if we want
Hey,
RG.
P!
Hey, P, the lovely P. You guys, if you get a chance on Sundays, P has her show with us, P's Intuition. Come in, talk to her, get your reading. She is a phenomenal woman. She is gorgeous. She's melanated. You know how I feel about my Black women out here in these streets. Please make sure you come and support her. We definitely appreciate her on the show with us tonight.
P gets some crazy questions too. So, when we was audio only, P was getting just wild people calling in. Just wow, why can't I stop eating meat? Was one of the questions. And so she
what
actually.
What kind of meat are we talking? Never mind.
So she actually, there was a question that someone inboxed me wanting for his question. Was he going to get out of the halfway house in June or July? That was the question that he wanted to know. Damn, what's wrong with RG?
That's the drama with RG. I love RG. I love that's what
yes.
RG.
Yes. If you guys, if you're interested in coming up and voicing your 2 cents on tonight's topic as we get into it, feel free. The link is inside the chat. Just copy and paste it, and then just type in your name that you want to be displayed. You do not have to actually turn on your camera. You can leave your camera off. Just make sure that you turn on your mic so that we can hear you and that our listeners can hear you as well. So tonight's topic, which Alan came for my neck last week, okay? Tonight's topic, would you date the male/female version of yourself? Alan, Cocoa Puff Master, would you be a Cocoa Puff?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I wouldn't date the opposite of myself. And this is why I say I would not, because I already know what I bring to the table for myself and the things that I'm good at and the things that I'm bad at. I think, yes, it would sound good to get with someone who is exactly like me, just a female version, but actually it wouldn't work out for me. I need someone who can help cover my flaws that I need to work on and help me be better in my flaws. If we're both good in the same areas, who's helping us in our weak points?
Right.
Also, with this disclaimer, and I tell my inbox does not be popping. I mind my own business.
The inbox is not dry either, so just cut it out.
However, I think it would be difficult to date a female version of myself because of if she had a platform like showing love to Black men. And Black men are in her inbox and stuff. That could probably be, for me, problematic because I know, quote unquote, the little things that come through my inbox from my engagement for loving on Black women. So I can only imagine what her inbox would look like with the Black men. Puff Master my butt, whatever,
Puff
RG.
Master, yes.
So I think that would probably be the biggest struggle for me. Not saying I wouldn't trust her. It's just the fact that guys know, your girl may not say, if you got a baddie or not. If your girl's sitting there. And I can just imagine if Black men are hearing from a Black woman consistently on how amazing they are, how great they are, that may get their minds wondering, well, maybe I want to be in her life. Nah, sir. I'm gonna take you out and preach your funeral, like my dad used to say. So,
that's not right.
I'm still working on me.
No. Wait, first of all, what we're not going to do, we are not going to sit here and make up excuses.
I ain't make up no excuses.
You is. When you say he's still working on me, no, because you know damn well he's still working on me ain't got nothing to do with your premeditated.
I didn't say it was premeditated.
It's got to be because you are already aware. Yes, you are already aware of what it is that you're going to do.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Because, you know, okay. So
you
what
just
I
sat here and admitted it. So how many nudes chicks be sending the Cocoa Puff Master? Good question, Kim. I'm glad you asked. Alan,
who asked that
go
question?
ahead and put him on the full screen, please.
What was the question? Can you repeat the question? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can put it back up there. Question was, so how many nudes chicks be sending the Cocoa Puff Master?
Wait, this podcast isn't about me though.
It is. Come on, let's go. No, you know what? Don't answer that because I need you for the rest of the season on the show. Take him down. Never mind. Never mind. We need him for the rest of the season on the show. Royal says, so, but not by not trusting your female self, are you technically not trusting yourself? That's what I was.
That's a good question. I'm not saying I'm not going to trust her. I'm not worried about her because if she's the version of me, she's probably going to handle it the same way I handle it. Because so to answer the nude question, I mean, it's not that much.
Sir, wait. I'm not going to let you do that because we is in May and we got to make it to December.
What?
No.
What?
Address what RG said.
Okay, fine. Kim, I can give you a.
You talk to Kim on the side. Let Kim know.
No, I trust her because honestly, and it's funny because my family pointed this out. I have a tendency of like when women are shooting their shot on my post and in my inbox, I just keep it strictly platonic and friendly. Mm-hmm. So if you jump in my inbox, I'm usually hitting you with one-word responses. So I'm not really entertaining it. Mm-hmm. So if I'm dating the female version of myself, I'm pretty sure that's the same way she's going to move as well. Right. It's just I do know that men are more gung-ho of trying to put it out there that they're trying to get you.
Right.
Now, I'm not going to lie. Women are starting to reach that plateau as well. A lot of women are becoming increasingly aggressive with how they shoot their full stick.
A full bowl, girl, full bowl.
With how they shoot their shot. I just try to be very conscious of not entertaining it because it could be problematic. So majority of the time, and this is kind of giving away my secret, when people drop in my inbox, I try to be like a low key like dick. So like, and not like how most men are. So I'm one of those. I may read your message and not respond till like days later, and be like, hey, and that's it. And you may text back. You may not hear from me again. Yeah. That kind of keeps people from jumping in my inbox after that because they're probably like, oh man, Alan's not going to respond to you. Probably not.
Or they can be like, oh, he's just super busy. He has a lot going on.
Yeah, that's when the news be coming through though.
They'd be like, oh, he's super busy. He has a lot going on. Let me just these titties.
Is that something
I don't get his attention?
Why just breathe? You sound like you have experience with this. Is this how you be going?
I don't send news because now that we got this going on, I don't need nothing to pop up later on down the road. I don't want to be like, I seen the kitty cat. Here you go. Nope.
But to answer RG's question, I would trust her because if she's the female version of me, I know I would trust it. I think the only issue I would have, a lot of people don't realize I am very bad with second guessing myself. Even when I know I'm doing something right or I'm in a good situation, my brain will still make me think I may not be doing something right that is making her happy. So I would have to fight that inner demon.
Okay.
Yeah. So that would probably be about the only thing. And that's what therapy is for.
Yes, Kim. That boy sounds like a politician. Hashtag Allen for president.
Nah, not in these streets. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
That's what they really gonna be talking about. I sent him news. Look, and he read it. He ain't throwing them away. He got them. He saved them. It says voice recording saved. Allen, you just gave
That's
everyone a
fine. That's
strategy
fine.
for the
'Cause
DMs.
Allen also has no problem deleting DMs with no issue. So
Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Shout out to you guys. Serene, Kim, Ray, Royal. You guys are so funny. Okay, well, I on the other hand, would date myself.
I mean, guys, she's lying because if you've seen how Brie looks, if she dates the male version of herself, she doesn't want no dude with childbearing hips. That's all I'm gonna say. Continue.
Hi, Mr. Howard. First of all, you're right. I'm not going to date a guy that got childbearing hips. Like, what we both look like trying to find the jeans that is going to fit over. No.
I mean, he can wear yours. Y'all can share.
Hey, see, now you're just being petty. You're being petty. So, yes, no, I would definitely date the male version of myself. Are there some things that he would have to work on? Yes, he would need to have a little bit more patience. He wouldn't be patient. He wouldn't.
So you don't consider yourself patient?
Yeah, sometimes. So the topic is, would we date the male or female version of ourselves? And so Allen said that he would not date the female version of himself because knowing that with him being the male, all the news that come into his DMs, he could only imagine what the female version would have to go through. So he's like, nah. Me, I said that I would date the male version of myself because I think that I'm pretty understanding. I kind of know what it is that I want. And Mr. Howard said, I would get on my nerves. I would agree with you. I too would feel some type of way if I text myself and I did not respond. I want to know why I didn't respond. It better be a very legitimate reason why I didn't respond, especially if we're in a relationship. But no, I would be a petty person. I would be a petty person. The guy.
How so? And why would you be?
Because the thing is, okay, so the female version of me, right? Damn it, you Allen. So the female version of me, I am very understanding. I ask certain questions to find out certain information. And so I can tell when someone is putting on or someone is lying to me or they really don't want to tell me, so they're dancing around the information. So I have a way of finding out the information myself. And once I have the information, I'm going to drop little clues here and there to let you know. I'm going to limit test to see if you're honest or because, like, for example, I don't like to tell someone that I like it when a guy does this or I like it when a guy does that. I kind of want you to naturally do it on your own. I don't want.
But what if he doesn't know? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cut Brie off. I'm gonna cut Brie off right there.
Okay.
Okay, because you do have some guys who are very inept at reading signs, and some of us need you to spell it out.
Yeah.
So you're telling me you would drop nuggets but not tell him, and then if he misses it, he's probably not
going to be upset if he missed it.
You sure?
I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be upset.
So if he missed a couple of situations where you drop nuggets and he missed it, I'm just saying. I don't know.
It matters. So it kind
of
just depends. Like, okay, holidays. I like holidays. I like to celebrate holidays.
There's only 2 important holidays. 3.
My birthday?
Juneteenth. Okay, 4. Your birthday.
Yes.
Juneteenth.
Okay.
Christmas, because everyone knows Thanksgiving is not our holiday. Nobody want no dry turkey.
And Thanksgiving. I mean, I like food.
Okay. And
July
New
4th?
Year's.
What?
July? No, yeah.
New
Are
Year's.
we celebrating July 4th?
New Year's?
Are we? Yes, New Year's. Okay, yes.
Okay.
I feel like as for women and ladies who are listening, you can let me know. I feel like the biggest issue for you guys is just don't forget your birthday.
Yeah, don't forget. I don't care. We don't have to do anything for Valentine's Day. I am perfectly okay with that. I'm fine with that. Like, if
Valentine's Day is overrated, I work in the field where Valentine's Day,
that's what
we see whole dudes bringing up a random chick to this place, flowers and everything, and that ain't even that chick. So Valentine's Day for me is overrated.
Right. I don't care about Valentine's Day. Like, listen, you need to be showing how you feel about me 365 or 364. I give you a day. Like,
sounds like that day is just our birthday. We don't even
that's
get
our
that.
birthday, yeah. No, that's his birthday.
And we don't even get that. We don't even get that. Don't
No.
give us some drawers and some t-shirts and socks. And
No. See, I go out for birthdays. See, listen, when you've been single for so long, you tend to want to celebrate that person. Not even just holidays, not just birthdays. Okay, wait, hold up, broke up point.
Thank you.
So if you both are not communicating, expect each other to be psychics, that sounds like a problem waiting to happen.
And that's what sound like Bree is doing. By dropping nuggets, I'm going to drop nuggets. I'm not going to tell you.
No, first of all, okay, listen, Linda, listen. I have no issue telling the dude what I like and what I don't like. The thing is, I'm not going to continue to sit here and be like, okay, I told you I don't like that. Okay, I told you I don't like that. Okay, you're doing it though.
But Bree, playing devil's advocate, you do realize when we hang with our married friends, we end up finding out about them talking about how their significant other has forgotten the same thing for the past 20 years, and they're just like, it's okay.
Hey, Sylvia.
Hey, Sylvia.
Don't do that to her. So first of all,
it's not Sylvia. It's not Sylvia. Did I say it wrong?
You said, "Hey, Sylvia."
Oh, hi, Sylvia.
Hey, boo.
Welcome. I'm my bad. I'm sorry, Sylvie.
Okay, no, go back to your point. And then we'll get back to the comments.
How many married couples have you seen that have been married longer than like 10, 15 years, like 20, 30 years? And you hear them talk about there was something that their spouse does, and normally it's the men they blame, that they don't like, and they've been doing it for 20 years, and like, it is what it is, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that, and that's cool. There's a lot of things that you will learn to just adjust, compromise, or look over. But when it comes to, for me, the things that matter to me, if I say I don't like it and you continue to do it, to me, I'm going to find it as the things that I see as disrespect.
Okay, give us an example. Give us an example.
Okay. If I'm sitting here and I'm talking to you and we're having a serious conversation, I can't have a conversation with you like this. Like, can you? Oh, sorry, you guys can't see. You and your phone, but we're having a serious conversation.
You set that boundaries up front.
That's what I'm saying. So if I say I don't like it. Like, I'm not gonna keep saying, "Hey, can you put your phone down so we can talk?" Like, that's just common respect. So that's not a psychic type of thing.
But I feel like there's some. That's a little fox. I need you to give us something major. I just feel that's a little thing.
I don't been single for so long. I don't even know what the hell it is I don't like.
Exactly. We've been in these single streets for so long. You don't forgot how to.
No, you just learn to compromise. Like, I've just learned that the stuff that I probably used to complain about when I was in my 20s, now that I'm in my 30s, it don't even matter. Like, okay, yeah, we out eating and you look at a chick butt. Okay, if her butt big, I'm gonna look too. It don't even matter. Like, whereas before, it's like, oh, what you want to be with her or something? Like, what is it?
Oh, wow. Y'all be popping off like that?
I mean, when I was in my 20s, I didn't know. You
was a little thug out of these streets?
I was not a little thug.
You sure? You sat there, had them.
It kind of sounds like we need a commercial to come on.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and cut to commercial, and then we'll be right back. You guys stay tuned. Keep it live. Subscribe. Comment if you want to come up. I will drop the link again in the box, and you can let us know what you think. What's your point? What's your take? Would you date the male version of you? Would you not? Let us know. We'll be back.
On.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl P with P's Intuition here on the He Said What Network. Join me each and every Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time for your spiritual guidance, spiritual clarity, and intuitive oracle reading. All right, see y'all. Peace.
All right, we are back. If you guys are tuned in live, thank you for rocking with us. We appreciate and love you guys. If you are listening to this as a replay, we appreciate you supporting us just even by downloading the episode, because you didn't have to do that. So make sure you tune in on Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we are doing this live. So you can jump in the comments like all of the other viewers who are just throwing the different gems and questions and comments at us. We appreciate it. So, before we took the break and saved Alan,
I don't need no saving, man. You was the one on the block, not me. I already answered the question.
It was me. I did want to go to Royal's comment that he had made. Thank you, Mr. Howard.
Thank you, sir.
I did want to go to a comment that Royal made. It would be great for me. I'm on that leave me alone and give me space. Silence is golden. That is the best part that I feel the male version of me and me would be on point with, is silence. Like, sometimes I just need to be by myself. And I think the male version of me will understand that. I don't do a lot of arguing. I don't argue. I don't want to fight with you. If anything, I need my space. Give me my space. Let me get my thoughts together, because I'm not trying to say something in the heat of the moment, and next thing you know, now I gotta apologize. Yeah. So I'm not trying to apologize. So let me just bring it down so I can think rationally. So that, I feel, would be the key thing that we're just eye to eye. We see eye to eye on. Okay. But and that male version of me would be bad. Like, come on, like, he would be a flirt, so I would have to be okay with him flirting with me.
Oh, time out. Wait. So are we admitting?
No. I'm just saying, just like.
But if he's the male version of you, so are you going to go ahead and admit how you be?
Wait, so yes, I'm a flirt.
Oh, okay. So you be dropping 30.
You know why? Let me tell you why. There's a method to my madness why I'm a flirt. I'm a flirt because I feel like you never know what people are going through. Watch how I spin this. You never know what people are going through. Sometimes you have people out here who feel unwanted or feel like ain't nobody checking for me. Ain't nobody checking for me. Like, especially if they're not dressed to the T or looking bad. So they need a little pep. Make them smile. Let them know they still got it, or at least feel like they still got it.
So you'll be okay with your male version doing that to a young lady?
No. Wait, hold on. You said a young lady. We ain't talking about young. I said still got it. When you say still got it.
I'm saying young. I'm saying young lady because I'm not trying to call no lady old. So are you okay with him having that same energy with another woman?
Wait, I need to read that comment back. Bree, that's the late 40s, early 50s who give
Thank you, Joseph.
What's going on, Ghost?
Thank you, Joseph.
Wait a minute. First of all,
she had the caucasity to say this on Beyonce Knows Internet.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so it's good for your partner to flirt. I don't see anything wrong with healthy flirting, as long as you're not sitting here and following it up with actions and making arrangements behind your back. Like,
I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna write this down for the next babe. So when next babe say, "Oh, babe, I think you be flirting," I'm like, "Nah, there's a woman, my co-host. She told me healthy flirting is okay as long as I'm not doing anything extra. So it should be cool." Like, okay, let me write this down.
A kiki every now and then, make somebody laugh. A kiki. That's okay.
To the audience that is listening, how do you feel about what Bree just said?
Wait, look at Royal.
Thank you, Joseph. Giving false hope.
No, oh my gosh. Okay. Yes.
What is healthy?
Okay, Kim, what is like healthy Kim said, don't be flirting with intent. Exactly. What's healthy flirting? Healthy flirting Listen, perfect example. So if I'm out and about and I see Alan and he walked by and he just, he smiled. Oh, you got a beautiful smile. Oh, look at, I love them teeth. Okay.
Oh, I don't think that's
Don't
flirting.
worry.
I think that's a compliment. That's not flirting. That's a compliment.
But to me, I look at it as flirting. It's a compliment, yes, but flirting as well. I mean, I do it all the time. I flirt with men. I flirt with women. It doesn't matter. Old, young, like, I just look for things to make them feel good. Like an old man. All right, now you better watch out now, Pop. You ain't ready, Pop. You can't handle this, Pop.
And then when Pop sit there and go in the bag, like pop that pill and be like, hey girl, where you going? Don't
Pop, you better get the hell away from me. You better go somewhere. Somebody better come get their grandpa. No. I feel like it all boils down to trust. Do you trust yourself? She said you can't flirt with a person that's young, but when you flirt, usually it's with someone who you are attracted to. Not necessarily, because I have flirted with some people that I'm not attracted to. And
I've never seen or heard no brother flirt with someone he wasn't attracted to.
But that's y'all. Because y'all be looking to hunch.
No, we don't. All of us are not looking to hunch. Matter of fact, it's more y'all trying to hunch on us.
And their intentions. See, this is the thing. You don't know people's intentions in general, period. You can't control everybody. You can only control yourself. So, I mean, I can tell you, I can flirt with you. I can be, and I think I kind of put it across as it being friendly flirting, and I'm really not interested in you. But I can just casually flirt with Alan, and however Alan receives it, that's on Alan. That ain't on me. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
Dang, right. So you just out here flirt bombing everybody, and we got to deal with the aftermath and the consequences while you just being out here irresponsibly dropping out flirts to us? Wow.
You know what? Let's just move on to the next thing. Wait. She said young, so now can your partner flirt with a younger? No. I mean, honestly, it don't matter to me. I'm not going to control somebody because guess what? People are going to do what they want to do anyways. That's it. If they know that you don't like it, they're just not going to do it in front of you.
My cult. We're going to have to do an extensive topic on flirting, the do's and don'ts while you're in a relationship.
That's okay.
Because I feel like the fellas are on my side. You shouldn't be flirting at all.
I mean,
fellas, am I right or am I wrong? Let me see in the comments. Are you guys kind of in agreement she shouldn't be flirting at all if you're in a relationship?
Okay, so then we got to talk about all these work husbands and work wives, then, because that means
what's funny. What's funny. It's more of you guys that have the work husbands than the guys, if we be honest.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, listen, if more women, how does that make sense? More women have work husbands than guys.
And majority of those work husbands are single men. They're not married. But a lot of y'all with work husbands be married.
I never really had a work husband.
I've noticed before COVID hit, I saw it at my job where women sat there and be careful, Bree, Alice.
So they're agreeing with you. That's fine.
Now, okay, with what Sylvia's saying, I get that because some people flirt and don't realize it. But Bree sounds like she knows it. So at my job before COVID, I saw plenty of married women who had work husbands, and those men were single. And you knew the only reason they was the work husband, they was trying to get in them draws.
Well, I guess ain't nobody trying to get in my draws, so I ain't got no work husbands.
Here you go. Oh, yeah, because
I don't have any work husbands.
Yeah.
And one thing, let me back up, right? The interesting thing is, for me, when I'm single, I flirt with single men. I don't flirt with men who are in relationships. I do have a boundary there. That's the line that I don't cross because I wouldn't want my partner flirting with someone who's in a relationship. That's why.
Okay. So if they're in a relationship, no. But if they are not in a relationship, it's okay.
Yeah.
Even though you're in a relationship.
And the thing is, my partner is just going to have to trust me. I'm not a cheater. I've never cheated. I'm not a cheater. My partner just has to trust me. And like I said, if it's me dating me, then I'm good because I would trust myself. I know that I don't have any ill intents. It works. The question was, would I date the Maverick?
Yo, RG, she's straight acting like Barry Sanders in the backfield, getting away from tackles to get 5 yards and get the first down. That's literally what she just did with this entire question. She avoided the whole thing.
No,
okay.
So,
Thank you, Joseph.
whatever, Alan. Most mofos on my job are married as hell and still chasing scattered ass.
I guess my question
Waffle
is, do the ladies know they're married?
I don't know. I mean, like I said, I haven't been in that situation. I guess because I just
and also I'm very kind of like what Sylvia said earlier. Like I don't flirt intentionally. Like it comes off as like by mistake. But if I realize that it comes off as flirting, I'm quick to pull back because I don't want that kind of smoke. Like I don't want any of those kind of issues. Mm-hmm. So I think it's a slippery slope. I feel like when you're in a relationship, you just gotta communicate with each other, just cut it off. And like, this is what I expect. This is what I would require. Now, if you can't meet that or you don't agree with that, then we would have to just agree to go our separate ways. I mean, because you do have to create healthy boundaries. Because the only reason I'm saying this is because we're living in a time now where some people can say something and they don't mean it as a flirt, but the opposite sex takes it as a flirt, and then they try and take it further than it was supposed to go.
The next step.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a discussion. That's a discussion that has to be had in the relationship. Like if I get into a relationship, like let's say it's not me dating myself. Mm-hmm. If I get into a relationship or even just begin the dating process with a guy and he says he's like that's a no-go for him, then cool, I'm gonna respect that. I'm not gonna be like, oh well, that's what I do anyway, so oh well. I'm gonna respect
So are you saying you'll self-consciously be able to make sure you don't do it?
Yes.
What if
because I'm in a relationship and that person is making that person uncomfortable?
But what if you do it without noticing it? Because like Sylvia said, some people do it and don't realize they do it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if I do it subconsciously, then I would hope if it is something that is done in front of him, that he would bring that to my attention so that I can correct it and address it. And if I got to, then I will go under some type of hypnosis, okay, to help get rid of that habit or find some type of counseling or figure out why am I still doing it unknowingly. But I mean, it's a discussion and it would be something that I would want to correct because I don't want my partner to question or doubt me when, he's not around me or whatever. At the same time, why are you laughing?
I'm laughing at Roy.
Ellen doesn't flirt. He doesn't watch his own TikToks.
I'm not the topic of conversation, sir.
Well, I'm not about to be on this podium forever either.
I'm not about to be the blame for whatever they do. That's on them. Now, I do want to get back to what Kim said. It doesn't matter if the woman knows if dudes are married. The dudes know they have wives at home. You are correct. Mm-hmm. And I can play devil's advocate because in the field I've seen a plethora of married women at my job who are married and did not disclose to that specific work husband that they are married while they're reaping the benefits of that work husband doing whatever she wants while the entire time she's married. And I've seen that on a number of occasions. So I get what Kim is saying, but I also have noticed increasingly that women have started to entertain that a lot more just as much as men. Mm-hmm. The only difference, and I hate to say it's not that women are sneakier with it, most guys, if they feel like most of those male work husbands think they got a shot. Mm-hmm. They think they got a shot. They may not say it to her, but they think they got a shot.
They're saying it amongst their boys.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. You're not hearing the conversations during the break. Right. You're not hearing the conversations while we're in the meetings with the fellas. And he's like, y'all, bro, shorty, da-da-da. You're not hearing those conversations. You just like, oh, he's harmless, da-da-da-da-da. Bro, over here plotting. And I'm going to just leave it like there. I'm not even going to
make a quick announcement. Ezel, I need you and Royal.
My boy.
I'm going to need you He said, I got a shot for the mental work husband too. A shot of 45. Oh my gosh. You guys are tuned into He Said What. Those who are listening to this as a replay, you are definitely missing the comments. The audience, you guys are hilarious. Yes, Alan and his TikToks.
That's neither
All
here
I
nor
gotta
there.
say
I
is
am
go to
not
the comment
responsible.
section. So let me ask you this, Alan, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's say you're getting to know a young lady, a young woman, and you have a way with the Cocoa Puffs where you make them feel empowered, you make them feel special, you make them feel glorified, you make them feel like a woman would want their man to make them feel on a daily basis. And now this beautiful woman that you're dating comes to you not because she's insecure, but because she knows how women can be. And she tells you that she doesn't agree with what you got going on. She knows this is your thing. She knows you the Cocoa Puff master.
Oh, Lord.
She doesn't agree with it because she doesn't want women to step out of the box and disrespect you or the relationship by sending you nudes. And she feels like maybe this is something that you may want to lay to rest.
Whew, that is actually a good question.
What are you going to do?
Because when I first, before my dad passed in 2000, I had told him in 2018 that I want to kind of create a platform where empowering Black women and giving them their flowers while they're here. And the question he asked, he was like, he said, I think it's dope. He said, that's amazing. He said, my question to you though is, how would that conversation go once you start dating? He was like, are you going to be able to sit down and talk about it, or are you going to brush them off?
Right.
Honestly, I try and be upfront. It's interesting because, and this is why I don't entertain the women that follow my content, because I tell a lot of people, what you're looking at is what in your brain, you're looking at what you think I am in your head. Like the dream that you have in your head, that's what you're looking at with me. And so I have, ironically, most of them, when I've had this conversation, it has been, I'm okay with it. All right, bet. And then I usually tell them, I was like, I would love your support. I would love you definitely be a part of it. And then it turns into, yeah, I'm not feeling this. This may not be the avenue for you. I think the only difference, if she tells me that she's not in, that I should drop it, I think I would work on a compromise. What is it that she would want me to remove out of my content that would make her feel more secure?
Right.
Because it's funny, because I've seen in my comments where women have been like, oh my God, can you imagine if you're with Alan, you're waking up to a man who's daily affirming you, you're waking up to a man who's telling you all. And then I've literally had girls who were interested, just like, yeah, I'm not feeling none of that. I'm not feeling none of that.
Like, yeah, okay, that's sweet and everything, but what else do you bring to the table?
I'm not feeling none of that, because I had one young lady say she feels like it's not the same because I'm affirming her, but I'm also affirming other women.
Rest. Yes.
So it will definitely come down to a much needed conversation, and I'm actually willing to compromise. In regard, don't.
Kim says, nah, hell nah. I would never date Alan Newman. I saw his TikToks too. That boy be moistening all over social media. Hashtag Cocoa Puff Trap.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Wow.
Don't do it, Alan, says Stephanie.
First of all, and I
Howard
also
agrees
say this,
with you.
and I also say this to other people too. The way I maneuver, and I've always been like this ever since I've been dating. The way I maneuver single is not the way I maneuver once I'm in a committed relationship. Royal. Royal, you actually correct.
The only
You're right.
compromise is breaking her back, or breaking her book, or breaking her back.
Oh God, I'm not doing this with Royal. But the Alan that you get in a relationship isn't the Alan you get when single. So my ex didn't want me to call her queen, babe. I call all black women queen.
Because you call all black women queen.
Yeah, I would never call my significant other queen because of the fact I use that on my platform, just like I wouldn't call her Cocoa Puff because that's on my platform.
Queen Cocoa Puff.
No, actually, they have reserved that for my mother, ironically.
Oh, I could see that. Yes, of course.
Ironically, I ran into one of the Cocoa Puffs with my mom at a restaurant.
Cocoa Puff.
Yeah, so they have dubbed that for her.
Lioness Cocoa Puff. You guys, I'm going to have Alan repeat his fun fact of the day before we wrap up this evening, too, because you guys missed it. The biggest puff.
Yep, the biggest puff. So I would actually sit and I would actually create dialogue so we can create an area where she has a safe space where she doesn't have to think in the back of her mind. And then sometimes it just depends on who you connect with, because you have some women, Bree, that don't even care about social media, not even on social media like that. So they just like it is what it is. At the end of the day, I know who comes home to me. So that's kind of how they are. So I think I would definitely have an open conversation about it, though, to be honest.
Would you add her as a follower and follow her on social media and TikTok?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that at all.
Would you be okay with her having an OnlyFans?
Oh, boy. So, well, there's types of OnlyFans. So there's, the sexual platform OnlyFans. Then you have the other OnlyFans where people are cooking in their bathing suits and they're doing feet pics and stuff like that. So it depends on the context of OnlyFans you're talking about.
Okay. If she was a foot model.
I don't do feet that well. I'll massage your feet to death. I got big hands. I give good massages. But if she making bank off of feet pics, I'm cool with that.
Okay. So, I ain't gonna say nothing. I tried to be a foot model I tried to be a foot model on OnlyFans. I tried to start one up. Man, they want so much information. I was like, bro, never mind. I give up.
Fellas, the reason to Joseph and Howard, Mr. Howard, the reason why I said I would be cool with it. So I actually have quite a few female associates that do have OnlyFans.
Of course you do.
A couple of them do.
Wait, are these the same ones that send news like, "Hey, what do you think?"
These are people. Okay. I'm not on OnlyFans, so I don't follow them in that capacity. But
only back.
But they have explained, because one of them is actually married, and her husband had a conversation about it. She does erotic poetry. And she makes bank off of it. She makes good money off of erotic poetry. So when she first brought it up to her husband, they had to sit down and talk about it. And he said originally, because if he heard all the hoopla with OnlyFans, because as soon as you hear OnlyFans, the first thing you think about is sex. So he was like, that's what made him like, no, until he sat down and watched it. Now, I do have a friend, her dude has a whole sexual OnlyFans. Now, that's not for me. That's not for me. We're not busting it wide open for the world to see.
Yeah, we got to keep that between us.
Yeah, but I mean, to each his own. But I respect Joseph and Mr. Howard, because I get it. Yeah. You don't want that problem. And then we're men. We know how trifling our fellow men can be when it comes to certain stuff.
Just trifling. So, okay.
Would you? You said no, right? Would you be open to your guy having an OnlyFans account?
Why would he have what is he doing? What is he doing?
Well, remember, COVID had a lot of people searching for ways for income.
He ain't up there brushing waves or locking locks. What is he doing?
Okay, so what's different from that? Okay, we're going to use a good example. So what's different from that and what happened to Jesse Williams?
Oh,
actor?
I don't really follow the news, so I don't know what happened to him, but I heard something about his news was leaked.
Not even leaked. He was in a Broadway play in I guess it was a shower scene, and his manhood was showed. His manhood was showed. And because apparently at Broadway, they take your phones when you come in. So someone stuck a phone in, recorded his manhood, apparently had Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter in shambles. Okay. So Tigger has one. Yeah, I heard Tigger has one.
No, I think that's Tyga right there. That's not Tigger. That's Tyga.
The rapper. Okay. So like, what's the difference between OnlyFans and people that are in acting and stuff where they have to expose themselves in some capacity? What's the difference? Because you have people that say, well, he's an actor, so it's
I
okay.
really don't. Oh God, I'm gonna eat these words at some point in life. Hopefully
Ooh.
not. I really don't care. I really don't care. As long as he's not sending it, but then he got to send his link. So, like my thing is, don't personalize the situation.
Okay.
Don't make someone feel like this is specifically for them, because now you're giving up false hope. Like Jackson said earlier, I don't need someone to feel like, oh, this is specifically for you. Like, nah. But if you just out here, I mean, I'm sure they're going to show we can show free on OnlyFans for her. I didn't say he can't. I don't honestly think that I would have a problem with a man having an OnlyFans. My thing is, what are you doing it for? Like, are you saving up for something?
Hey, there's a lot of people that start the OnlyFans and they didn't have to work no more.
Yeah, were you bored? Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Were you bored? I'm not gonna lie, guys. Some of these bills, I'll be looking and I just be like, I mean, it wouldn't hurt if I did it for a couple of months and got a quick couple stacks.
Yeah.
That's
true. If someone's selling sex as entertainment, not life.
Ooh, that's a slippery. That's.
You know, I always wonder, and maybe we can get a porn star up here one episode. I always wondered, like, how is sex different for them in a relationship versus when they're on the set? Like, how do you separate the two, the emotions and all of that?
That's funny. I need to find. There was an interview like 6 or 7 years ago that was with a porn couple that are married, and they actually answered that question because someone asked them that question, like, how do you feel when she's having a scene with some? So it's interesting. I know me. As far as me in my house, there's only one person entering that throne gate. It ain't gonna be nobody else. That's just for me. But
so let me ask you this. I don't know how I feel with my man having a OnlyFans. I mean, I don't think that I would be against it, but like I said, I just would not want him to personalize it for anyone. Just, it's a job. Do your job. Put that meat up and let's go. How do you feel? And I posted about this on my Instagram earlier this week. How do you feel about being called baby and bae by someone that you're not dating or that you're not in a relationship with?
So I've never had that happen, but I've always hit people with this disclaimer. Don't call me babe or bae if we're not going to be in a relationship. Because to me, those are words that are left for your significant other. Now, granted, I know it's different. Now, if you go to a restaurant, they may say, hey, babe, I've seen all that foolishness. But to me, those words should be, don't call me that if we're not in a relationship. There's no point in calling. Because if you call me that, especially if we're talking, then I'm thinking we're getting the go-ahead that we're about to take it a step further.
Yeah.
And what I don't need to say, oh, no, that's just, I say that to everybody. Yeah, you got me messed up. You got me messed up.
Yeah. Cocoa
Puff Masterclass on OnlyFans. Make it happen, sir. No, I'm good, as Bree has so alluded, and I may have to block Bree off of Twitter.
You block me?
I'm gonna have to.
I will report your page and shut it down.
I mean, you know that's happened before. The brothers have reported my page, and it came right back up. I don't have an OnlyFans. I don't do any after dark content or anything like that. I just believe a lot of people tend to make an imagination of a person up in their head, and that's kind of how they picture that person. Bree, shut up. There's nothing on TikTok that proves anything you say. And the fact that Kim has seen my TikToks, how? I need to figure out how she has seen them.
Please
yeah, Joseph. It's definitely too early to be saying babe and baby. Yeah.
I ain't gonna put you on Front Street because, like I said, I need you. We need you for the rest of the season.
No. Let's play a game. What particular video are you thinking about off of TikTok?
Where you are
And are we going in based on the trends, like the TikTok trends that are going on?
No.
Or okay.
We're going based on no trends.
All right. So what particular video are you
when you
talking
be
about
up there licking your lips and stuff, and
now you do
be
realize
wondering why they be making comments about your lips.
Time out. Now you know for a fact almost all of my videos, that's not intentional. That is just something it's a nervous habit for me. So I don't be licking my lips to get attention. Like literally, I always feel like my lips are dry. So I'm gonna lick my lips. That has nothing to do with them. That's them, your fellow sisters, being nasty and not focusing on the point of my video. Got nothing to do with me. Thank you.
And then you be in the comments. Kim says, I call men baby or babe at my age. Senior citizen privilege. See,
that's different. That's different.
Okay,
but like
for me, for me, right? It's a pet peeve. I don't like it. If we're not in a relationship, if we're not exclusively dating, do not call me babe or baby, because I'm going to tell you guys what goes on in my head. And for those of you who are interested in me, please do not use this against me. Just understand that I am being transparent and vulnerable. In my head, right, when a dude I just meet, a date, and you're like, babe, and yeah, so what's going on, baby? Okay, in my head, I'm like, okay, he's trying to kick open the door. So then the next term that he'll start using is sexy. And then he'll start asking, why don't you send me a special picture or send me something sexy? And then next thing you know, you're going to want to Netflix and chill. And if I don't nip it in the bud or say something, and then if I do, it seems like I'm blowing it out of proportion. To me, I feel like when a guy prematurely sits here and calls a woman babe or baby, you are starting to prep them into that whole misunderstanding of what it is that we have going on. You know, women are emotional. So when you sit here and you call a woman who is interested in you or who finds you attractive, babe or baby, in her head, okay, she's like, okay, yeah, no, I can see myself with him, or, I want to see where this goes. And it gets her super excited. I can't look at the comments right now, but get her super changing his voice, gets her excited, and then next thing you know, things start moving prematurely. So I just see it as game. I'm not going to block somebody for calling me baby or babe. I'm just going to peep you a little bit harder than I probably was to begin with, because now I want to see where you're going with this.
I respect that. Joseph said senior citizens are the biggest freaks.
Listen, down in Florida, they have a community called the Villages. You know the Villages, Alan?
No. Where is this located?
I want to say North Florida, maybe? The Villages.
Like close to Naples?
I don't know. I'll look it up, though. The Villages is a community about... Is
that a nudist spot?
No, it's a city. It's called the Villages. 33062.
Hold on, I'm about to Google it right now.
I think it's 33062, 33061. The Villages of 63. They have, I want to say, the highest STD rate, and it's only for senior citizens. If you're not over a certain age, you cannot live there. And they have nightclubs, they have grocery stores, all of that. Naked gardeners. Okay, so let me read what Stephanie has said. Stephanie said, same Bree, when men call me baby, babe, etc. prematurely, it makes me put them in the box to protect my feelings, and then it's going to be extra hard for him to get out. Yes, because it's like, what are your intentions? Like, why are you trying to move things so fast? Like, I just can't. Once you call me baby, the clock starts. Where are we going with this?
Now, see, I feel exactly what Sylvia is saying. The minute you slip up and say Royal stupid, you say babe or baby, instantly I'm like, oh, okay, so we're taking it there. I mean, we haven't had this conversation, but all right, bet. Let's see where this is about to go.
Right. And then you can't get mad when the chick get crazy. Like, look what you're doing. You're playing with the feelings and the emotions. You can't do that. And some men know that. And they use that to their advantage. And then they hit you with I'm just going with the flow. Let's just go with the flow.
So that is a real thing.
It's
Fellas,
a real
is
thing.
this a real
yes.
thing? Are we really out here telling them let's go with the flow?
It's really yes. Royal, leave me alone. You forgot where I work.
Let me go back to. Hold on. I just realized I have someone from TikTok that's on here. Miss Lewis. Oh Lord.
Seen that person because I didn't recognize the name. So
yeah.
Oh, okay. M. Lewis. I'm so glad you're here. Sis Law said, you know what, we're going to send Bree a witness. Can I get a witness? And then M. Lewis said, here I am. Listen, yes, she said changing his voice. So am I wrong or am I right? M. Lewis, with you being one of his followers on TikTok, does Alan tend to post videos up? And he says it's we'll say a nervous tick. But does he do a lot with his lips and biting his lips and looking a certain way and then looking up at you? And Alan, does that not sound familiar, sir?
No, it doesn't. No, it. First of all, everyone has a voice that they use for work.
I use the word hun. I'd be like, I hun you to death. Hun.
I'll mama you to death if I hate that mama and stuff like that. But I don't use babe or babe. Yeah. Babe or baby. That's not the thing for me. No, yes, the lips thing is a tick. It's a nervous tick because I always feel like my lips are dry. And the whole voice, you can roll your eyes until they roll up the back of your head. And the whole voice thing, like I've told them.
Okay, you explained that on the other show.
Yeah, I've said that on TikTok. It's because of the nature of my job. When I use my natural voice, it's really deep. I don't really like having to strain myself to get people to hear me. So I have to do a higher pitch when I'm in front of people at work or when I'm on the phone for my other job. And then the voice they're talking about, they only get that voice once a day. And it's the morning voice when you get the Good Morning Cocoa Puffs and I give you the intro. That's it. So y'all gonna stop playing with me like I'm out here thirst trapping.
Lewis, thank you so much for joining. Thank you all for joining. Please make sure that you are subscribed. Subscribe now. Like this video if you like the conversation for tonight. We're gonna do one last question.
Mm-hmm.
You can go and then I'll go and then you'll do your fun fact, which is crazy. I do the fun fact now so we can talk about that.
Okay. So guys, fact.
Let me put him on. Can we put him on big screen, please, for his fun fact?
All right, guys. For those who tuned in late, I gave our fun fact of the day. This is our fun fact. Did you know that when lionesses are in heat, they need to at least have 20 sessions in a day of sex? So when a lioness is in heat, she has at least 20 sexual sessions in a day. Now, if you understand the way lion prides are, most lion prides only have 2 to 3 lions in the pride. If he does not, after he's been worn out, they do not care if he is tight. If they are in the mood again and he proceeds not to reciprocate, they bite his genitals to get him back up to give it to them again. So you can imagine if you're in a pride of 20, 25, and it's only 2 or 3 lions, you do the math. If all of them end up in heat at the same time, all 3 of them bros about to get a train ran on them.
All right. Good job.
Thank you, Miss Thank you, Miss Lewis, for coming to my defense.
Yes, I appreciate her.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Lewis. I've seen him lick his lips when he gets nervous from all the Cocoa Puffs flirting. You're safe this time.
Oh, because I know I'm innocent.
Because you have a witness who actually spoke on your behalf.
Thank you.
Even though she spoke up against you too, because you said changing his voice, but that's neither here nor there. So this fun fact. Archie. Alan out here conditioning the puffs.
Right, Howard? Miss Howard, this is why they are always
Auntie
tired.
said, no wonder they always tired.
Kim, that is not most guys' fantasy. Can you imagine?
Like
let's break this down. Let's break this down. Let's put it in human perspective.
Please.
You're in a house of 30. You're in a house of 30 people. 3 of them are men. So that means there's 27 women in the house. And when they're in heat, they require no less than 20 sessions in a day. What guy wants that fantasy?
Any guys that's viewing this want that fantasy?
Joseph, Joseph says sounds like a Tuesday. But like I don't think no man is
Mr.
going to
Howard,
want that.
Y'all speak up or forever hold your peace.
And then let's break it down even further. If I'm not up, you about to bite me in my junk to get me.
You better get up. She said, you better get up. Get up and get up.
Nah, no.
So then I wonder, right? If it's 20 times, how long does each session last? Don't hold me.
I guess would you say it's maybe 3 or 4 5 minutes, I guess, maybe.
But okay, but wait, okay. So let's think about this. Is it long sessions or is it like a couple of pumps?
Well, if you've watched National Geographic, it ain't like lions out here having 10, 15-minute sessions. These are probably like a couple of quick pumps and you're done.
Oh no, okay. Kim says, okay, so 9 chicks and a bottle of blue pills a piece. I'm done. Howard, that's just forepaw. Put me in the game, Bree. Listen.
Y'all know what, fellas? Y'all ain't worth nothing tonight. Y'all ain't worth nothing tonight. But I think from if you watch National Geographic, it's not that long. But just for the fact, think about it. If they all happen to link up and it's only 3 of you.
I kind of want to Google it and look at a video, but my search history is going to... My browser going to be so confused. Hey, boo! Shout out to Tanisha. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. Let's back it up. Listen, Tanisha, honey, when we talk about a poem, she got this poem called Chocolate. Tanisha, I'm going to need you one of these Wednesdays to come up and do your poem Chocolate. You can turn the camera off if you want to. Just do your poem Chocolate. It's erotic. It's very erotic.
Definitely going to have it back on the show for that then.
Yes. So, okay, forepaw. I'm done at forepaw. He had me at forepaw. On that.
Okay, so Bree, are you saying would you want to have your sexual prowess be to the fact that you need to go 20 times in a day?
Hell no. I'm gonna be like, if you don't get off my back, no, I'm gonna fucking most men stay still while they're asleep. I don't have to be awake.
I'm really mad at y'all because I really thought the fellas was going to feel bad for these 3 lions. Like, are y'all getting it? It's only 3 of us, and it's like 20 of them. Like, it's only 3 of us.
He said, use me. Listen. Okay, so listen. Howard, Elatis, listen. We actually have an episode. We pushed the episode back. Yes, honey, please. We gonna connect. We pushed the episode back. But the topic is called poly, what was it? Poly cheating? Hold on.
Oh, it's a lot of that going around.
Yeah, and it was about the polyamorous lifestyle.
Real life Thundercats.
Oh, are you poly or poly cheating? So if you are poly, which is very interesting. If you are poly, please let me know, so that we can have you on that episode. Real life Thundercats, like
Thunder.
I wouldn't honestly. I wouldn't. First of all, I don't want that many partners. Like, just
well, you know, the animal kingdom is wild. There's only a select few animals that have the same mate for the rest of their life. So
yeah. Like, I don't know. I couldn't do that. I couldn't be that lioness. I mean, even though it sounds a little wild and a little kinky. And then like, damn, you don't even know who the daddy is if you get pregnant.
oh, then and you know we can make it even creepier. 9 times out of 10, the daddy is probably your cousin or brother.
Or your father.
Yeah, so
That's nasty.
Polly and we
What?
had 5 in the house. Oh snap!
Oh, see, yeah, no, I can't share. I'm sorry. But okay, so okay, that's just wild. You got any more questions, Newman? Polly,
No, I don't.
you
I've been loving the
Tuesday.
engagement with everybody today. So
Yes, you guys are the bomb.com. I love y'all. Listen, don't say we need Polly with Bree.
oh,
And didn't let
how,
anyone else in. I was the only man. That's why I have 7 rooms. That makes sense. Okay.
it's interesting that Howard said that because I remember that lady in Atlanta messaged me and she asked me would I be interested in being poly. She was like, I've been following your content. I see the fact that you love Black women. I really, really love that. I feel like you have enough love for Black women that you can spread it around. So I was thinking she was going to talk about the typical poly 2 guys and a woman. she brought it up to me. She's like, I have kids. I don't want no more kids. I have 4 close girlfriends that were interested in doing a poly lifestyle. They don't have kids. They're open to kids. I see you don't have any kids. Would you be interested? And like she gave a whole breakdown of what's expected and everything. And I just was like, yeah, that's not my speed. I was like, first of all, first of all, yeah, because she's 10 years my senior. So I was like, first of all, we gonna slow that roll. Second of all, what we're not gonna do is put me up there and then I don't produce and then y'all talking about me in the group chat. So let's go ahead and get that out the way because that's what you're not gonna do. It's talking about Alan walking around here in the household thinking he's a man and he got a whole disability. You ain't gonna play me like that. So I'm
not a whole disability.
I'm perfectly fine with sticking with one woman. I appreciate the thought and the consideration. Like she had the whole game plan out. She was like, this is what we expect. This is what we want. She was like, I'm not into girl on girl. I'm just for girl on guy. She said they are actually into girl on guy, guy on girl, whatever. She's like, I'm just selfish. When it's my day, it's just me and you. Whatever you want to do with them, it's whatever y'all want to do. And I was just stop it, RG, stop it. I could never do that. I could
Thank you.
I could never do that. That's just too much on my plate. That's just a lot on my plate. And I'm already an overthinker as it is.
You don't have to go crazy.
Yeah, like that's just too much.
Like
yeah, like that's just too much. Then you add kids to the bunch and stuff. And I don't knock, like I know a lot of people are very strong against poly. So I don't knock it because to me personally, if you have the financial stability to be poly and that's what you want, do that. Yeah. Oh yeah. She came with a whole poly pitch. And what's so funny is we won't talk for months and she'll jump in my inbox. Hey, Alan. Just seeing, have you decided yet? Because I see you still single.
She got you on the calendar.
And I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm good.
Listen, all I want. Okay, so I've never entertained the thought of being in any type of poly situation.
But would you?
I mean, at this point, I don't even know anymore. I don't know.
No, it's legit. Like, it's a legit question
because,
like. Know. Especially if you follow the people who do poly the way you're supposed to, if they're literally respecting your boundaries. Hey Nisha, if they're really respecting your boundaries, you might be open to poly. If the guy is literally like, these are the boundaries that if this is what you're setting, this is what I'm going to follow. Yeah. You might be like, you know what?
I mean, I get along very well with women. I get along very well with baby mamas, exes. I'm just that person. So I think if it was a situation where I was into the guy didn't do anything that made me feel excluded or less than as far as the attention that he was giving me and how he was making me feel. And, I felt like this was something monogamous, even though there's other parties involved, and I just happen to have a good, strong sisterhood with the other women, I probably would. I don't know. I've never been in that predicament. But what I was going to say was, can I just get an invitation to the poly prom? I just want to
There's
go
a poly prom?
Yes. It's a poly prom in Atlanta. It's like, I think, like September? Yeah.
Oh, so Howard was in a situation where there was no kids, though. So that can definitely... A poly prom.
A poly prom. I want to go to poly prom. You know who told me about poly prom? Miss Elena Thickdream.
That makes sense.
She's poly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
yeah, I think I'm okay with my one person. And like I said, no one's gonna talk about me in the house. Talking about, you know, that Negro ain't sit there, give it up for me. Yeah, y'all ain't about to sit there. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
She said my nerves were shot with just one person. I don't understand the poly thing. I don't know. Maybe somebody.
I think you have to do extensive research. Like I said, with the person who pitched it to me, you can tell she has done research on it. Yeah. So she knew exactly what she wanted. And then it was interesting because she even had said, she was like, we're not expecting you to be the main provider in the household. She was like, this is what I do in my field. This is what they do in their field. Like, we really want to create generational wealth for not just my children, but if you guys have kids together and you keep that going. I mean, she
like a
pyramid. Yeah, she really put it there where it's like, wow, this may be interesting. It's just, that's just not my cup of tea.
So now let me ask you this. Would you be a unicorn?
What is this?
So the unicorn is when you are the person, the third wheel, you might as well say, that they bring into the relationship.
Oh, you talk about the ones like you see these guys with two guys and a woman?
Yeah, and the guy could be the unicorn, I guess. Yeah, pyramid. Yeah. Would you be the third wheel where you're not really expected to interact that much in that relationship, but just be there for, like, let's say, sexual pleasures? Tag, you're it.
Yo, I feel like everyone's watched like, yeah, let's see what this dude about to say. You said just sexual pleasures? Yeah. Probably not, and this is why. Not knocking the fellas that are bisexual and stuff, but what I'm noticing with a lot of these relationships where it's two guys and a woman, 9 times out of 10, one of the guys is on that spectrum. I would say as long as he's the only man. So no, because I have questions, because you're saying just sexually. So does that mean one day you're gonna be talking about, come on, babe, I'm in the mood. Hold on. And I come to the room, and then here's Tom, like, hey there. Whoa!
Who invited Tom?
Like, hold up! I thought this was a two-party party. I wasn't expecting. So I don't think
for two.
No. Yeah, I didn't think it was about to be a party for 3.
So I think too, the unicorn also can be one of the individual's boyfriend or their partner. So, like, let's say it's a couple, it's a man and a woman, and they're open. So the man is open to having multiple girlfriends or having a girlfriend, and she can have a boyfriend.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Because at the end of the day, I'm very selfish when it comes to my significant others, especially like something like that. I don't think I want any part of that.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on to the next one.
Would you? Hold on. Would you?
Why you? I probably
would.
Because
you ain't going to be throwing these questions on me.
You know, I probably would. But I think for me, the part that would be eating at my conscience is the fact that they're still in a relationship. So I'm interacting, I'm getting involved with somebody's relationship, and that's what I steer away from. So I don't know if I could be comfortable with that, despite how much they say it's okay, because the last thing that I want is for my presence to make anybody uncomfortable or insecure. Because if I'm in there, I'm in there. I'm going all out. So I ain't trying to get busted upside the head with no.
Thank you, Howard. That's how I feel. Like, I just, yeah. And
right, exactly,
but you know what's funny, though, that you say that? Because there's a lot of women that are now pushing, like, yo, I got 2 dudes. And you need to be cool with that.
Plug someone out. RG.
No, Kim,
Damn, I guess I
Kim, I
am a
wouldn't say
prude.
you're not a
No,
prude.
Kim, you
It's
are
just, no,
not.
you're not a prude. Everyone has their taste. I do feel like because the only reason poly is becoming such a more exposed topic is because with technology and information, it's just becoming out there more. I feel like in the early 90s, there probably was people that were poly. You just didn't have that information that was out there and you just didn't hear about it like you do now.
I join a lesbian couple, and that's the only way I'll join. But is it really a lesbian couple if you're joining? Are you cooking for them or are you laying a pipe?
I mean, but lesbians go, never mind.
It's not a lesbian couple if he's joining.
But lesbians go get a whole, never mind.
That's okay to get strap-ons and all of that, but it's the fact that it's not a man. It may be a male product or product of a male's
male
anatomy.
Product. He's a male product.
No, he's a human being that can shoot clubs up. No.
I mean, you never know. They might got some of those that can do that now.
They actually do. They do.
See?
Let's stick to next week's topic. Next week's topic is, what would you sacrifice for love? Give me one thing that you would sacrifice for love. Wow. Okay, he said it wasn't a lesbian couple after he joined. That's how they got the 5. It was 2 studs and 3 femmes. So he was the only actual naturally born male.
First of all, can we stop the tape and can we just talk about how the fact Mr. Howard is out here living his best life?
He just listen. He really is. Shout out to him. He's doing big things.
These streets. This man.
He's listen. Yeah, he out here. I'm learning more and more about you, sir.
He out, yeah.
Not even on nothing. Oh, nothing, especially not money. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Back to the topic for next week. Mm-hmm. What's one thing that you would sacrifice for love? I already got mine.
Okay, you start first.
My time.
You would sacrifice your time for love?
Yeah. I would sacrifice my time. And for me, that's putting in the time to get to know them. That's actually taking time away from what I could be doing with the network as far as preparation to spend time with them. And
wait, Royal, what?
I technically gave up happiness for love. Turn his mic off.
That's a tough one, especially because of the time frame that we're in right now.
You are so welcome.
Like, I don't even know if I'm willing to sacrifice my time for love.
Time. I think we do it subconsciously.
That's what I'm saying, and that's probably why subconsciously I'm not.
No, it's you and your Cocoa Puffs.
Shut up.
Okay.
They're not the issue at all. If I wanted to get in a relationship right now, I could.
Yeah.
Man, what would I sacrifice? Do we have to sacrifice something for love? I feel like you don't have to.
Subconsciously, we do. I think we just find a way to make it work where it doesn't appear as though it's a sacrifice, but sometimes it is. You have some people who they always wanted kids, and then they get with someone and they're just so happy with the relationship and they're okay with the fact that they don't have kids that they rather just travel and tour the world and be in love. Love is a term that is used to control people. I based everything on actions, but I'm not giving up anything. Okay. I'll sacrifice my social media time for love. Okay, Nisha, that's big.
Don't applaud her because she don't be on social media like that to begin with. So that's a
well. Then maybe she in love.
Who's in love?
Nisha. She said, "I'll sacrifice my social media time for love." You said, "Well, she don't be on social media like that." Maybe because she's sacrificing it for love.
Nice try. She's not.
Okay.
Nice
Definitely have to make sacrifices for love.
And I get that you can. I just feel like there is a way that you can love and not have to make
like lose something or give up something in order to.
Now, granted, on my 37 years, almost 38 years on this planet around the
sun, you're getting up there.
That's tough.
Well, It's not that hard, Alan. I mean, it is for you. It is. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You got
Oh
time. It's
man.
next week. You want to think
Yeah,
on
y'all
it?
gonna have to tune in for my answer next week. Because I'm gonna have to sit. I'm gonna have to, as my dad used to say, chew the cud on this one. Um,
Shoot a what?
chew the cud. You know, like cows, like they regurgitate the grass and they chew. Never mind. Don't
Oh,
worry
it's
about it.
animals. Okay. It's okay. That's all right. All right. Well, I guess we can just go ahead and
What is love, baby? Don't hurt me.
don't hurt me no
No
more.
more.
Hey, Savoy. I'm done. So yeah, Alan's just a baby. Would you sacrifice your family for love? Depends on what
So
part of the family.
no. See, I actually like she asked this question. Before my dad passed, I would easily have said yes.
Mhm.
Then once he passed, that is probably my number one concern is for my mom and my sister now. So yeah, that now no. Before my dad had passed, heck yeah, because I was actively looking moving out of the state, and
Yeah.
then when he passed, that kind of changed everything. So
Yeah. Okay. All right.
is love exchangeable for happiness, or is love equal to happiness?
I would hope that it's equal. Because I would hope that you would be able to find happiness with yourself and love within yourself, despite whether you find it in anybody else. You got to love yourself first.
All I can say is when this chocolate cancer loves on you, you got nothing to worry about. That's all I can say. And you
Take
can
him
roll your eyes
down.
all you.
Take him down, please. Take him down. Thank you. Okay, you can bring it back up.
Wow. This is how we gonna do our 2-year anniversary. This is how we do it.
No.
Okay.
Happy 2-year anniversary to the He Said What Network. We rock with each and every one of you. We love you guys. Make sure that you are following our Instagram, He Said What Network. If you like tonight's show, please make sure that you click the like button so that we know that you liked it. Shout out to my co-host here. You know, I don't even like saying the word co-host. I like saying host because we both host. We both doing this. So shout out to my host, Alan. Let me put some. Alan M. Newman Jr. Shout out to him for doing an amazing job, being transparent. Yes, give him a round of applause.
It's definitely tough because you know when you're doing YouTube videos, you don't know who's going to come across it, so you're just like, "Whoo, is this going to get back to Mama Newman? Am I about to hear about this? Like, why did he say this? Why did he do this?" You remember what happened last year?
Ooh. And we was talking about sex, y'all, and Mama Newman was in there watching. She was in there watching, and he didn't even tell me. And I was
because I didn't want you to change how you were talking. That's why I kept answering the questions like I needed to.
I was like, "That's your mom." He was so disrespectful.
I was disrespectful.
You let me just run wild with scissors.
You your own woman. I don't control you.
Right. I was owning it too. I was like, "Hey, okay."
You know the funny thing, we have not spoken about that.
No.
Because I told her in my defense, what we talked about, I was in my 20s. There's nothing to talk about.
We were working. Yeah, whoops. Whoops is right. Thank you, Nisha. So we're going to get ready to wrap it up. Wrap it up. Please make sure, like I said, you follow He Said What Network. Like I said, if you've downloaded this episode and you're playing it as a replay, you have definitely missed the vibe, the energy. I love each and every one of you guys. I appreciate you. Made my night. Like, I think I'm gonna go out after this because
thirst trapping. Watch, y'all.
No, I just want to go out. I just want to like go get a drink or something. So I think I'm gonna do that after the show. Thank you, M. Lewis. Thank you, Mr. Howard. Thank you guys for your participation. So let's go ahead and wrap things up. Alan, please let the great people know, what do you have going on? How can they become one of the Cocoa Puffs? And join the Cocoa Puff Nation.
There is no Cocoa Puff Nation. There is no cult following. However, if you are interested, and seeing the shenanigans and the life that is Alden Newman Jr. You can follow me on Instagram at Newman_Jr_2.0, or you can follow me on Facebook at Alden Newman Jr., or you can go ahead and follow me on TikTok. If you go onto TikTok, you can follow me. I don't even know my username off the top of my head. It is Newman_Jr. on TikTok. If you want laughs, if you're looking for motivation and just hearing a platform that is empowered to not just holding Black people as accountable as a whole, but also hearing Black men and women empower each other, please be a part of my TikTok page. You never know what you're going to see. You never know what you're going to hear, but I will guarantee that you will leave inspired and motivated when you leave. Other than that, no special projects going on right now. Like I told the audience earlier, I am getting ready to go back to school to work in the field of psychology. So excited for that, new endeavors. Do have another book that's in the making, and I will have more details on that in the coming months as well. And once again, like I said, happy 2-year anniversary, and I appreciate Bree for this opportunity. And that's all I got. Oh, and always remember, guys, be confident, consistent, committed in everything that you do, and understand that I love, appreciate, and respect all of you guys. Thank you.
Look at that. Won't he let him use you? Let him use you. Yes, Alan. Okay. So I guess it's my turn. So I guess I'll go.
Don't get all quiet now.
You know what? Whatever. Thank you guys so very much for rocking with us. It was a blast. As you can see, we've been running this show now tonight, 1 hour and 40 minutes. This has officially been the first episode where we got to just let loose, and you guys were the best ones to do it with. So, I think he's playing music for me. You guys were the first ones that we were able to do it with, so we appreciate you. If you want to follow me, it's right here, Simply Bree, SIMPLEEBREE. And you can just Google that and you'll find me across all social media. I have a TikTok. I do make videos every now and then with my questions of the day. If you ever see a question of the day on your timeline, please take a moment just to respond and let me know. Or if it's on your TikTok, stitch me or just duet me and let me know, your response. I find it very important. Let's not forget the whole focus of the network is bridging the gap in communication between Black men and women. And so each of our shows gives you helpful tools and resources and entertainment just to highlight the importance of communication. So going down the run of the show, Sundays starting at 11:30 a.m., we have Let's Connect with Peas and Tuition. Listen, she's giving away 1 free question. You get a 1 free live question reading on the air. All you have to do is just click the link and come up. You can turn your camera off. It doesn't matter. So that's on Sundays. Mondays, of course, our 2 brothers, RG and 1 Mike. You have Simply Sports. That show starts at 8 p.m. on Eastern Standard Time. And as RG says, if you have a favorite jump rope, a favorite pair of sneakers, it's the show for you. It's 90% casual conversation, 10% sports. And you don't want to miss the Mike-isms. And then Tuesdays, we have the Credit Lab podcast with with Ronnie Francois. He's giving you tips and tricks on just learning more about credit literacy and financial literacy. Because, hey, in the Black community, we don't really know too much about the money other than how to spend it. Let's talk about how to invest it and how to save it. And then, of course, you come back on Wednesdays with myself and my lovely host, Mr. Alan M. Newman Jr. Show starts at 8 p.m. and we just run until we feel like we've blessed you enough with information, knowledge, advice. If any of the information that we pass off to you has helped you or opened your eyes in the way that you view things, let us know. Drop us a line. HeSaidWhatNetwork.com. There is a contact us where you can submit questions, comments, concerns, feedback, whatever you want us to talk about. If you have topic suggestions, please just let us know what you think because your feedback is necessary. We are doing this for you. Okay, we're not having ratchet current news conversations and talking about what's going on in the reality shows and stuff. We're talking real conversations and we're being as vulnerable and transparent with you. So let us know if this is helping you. If you want to be a guest on the show, as you can see earlier in the show, we were dropping a link in the chat. Click the link, copy and paste the link, and join us. Like I said, you don't have to actually turn your camera on. So with that being said, I am done for the evening. So is my guy, Alan. As Mr. Howard said, it's time to turn up. Okay.
Be
Royal,
safe, have fun.
Thank you so much, sir.
I'm going to be the responsible adult of the two of us, finish adulting and doing my laundry, and I'm taking my happy behind the bed.
If you guys believe that, that's all I got to say. You guys, you have a good evening. Enjoy yourselves, and we'll catch you on the flip side. All right?
See y'all next Wednesday.
Bye.